Welcome back to today's Premier Experts. I'm your host, Ray Perez, and today I have a very special guest, Mr. Randy Tate, who is a transformative leadership specialist. Randy, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Ray.
So I want to start off with you explaining what exactly is a transformative leadership specialist. What exactly do you do?
Well, in the simplest nutshell, Ray, I help people see possibility where they didn't see it before, and I help them expand that to their teams.
And you travel the globe speaking and teaching these courses, don't you? Or you used to, right?
Yes, I still do a little bit, but in general, I spent 5+ years traveling all around the world talking to mainly business owners about this process and the importance of helping the people on their team see the world the way they see it so they can actually bring their vision to fruition.
And you've spoken in Hawaii, Australia, all over the globe. How is it when we're teaching these philosophies or these mindsets and you're in these different cultures? Do you notice a difference?
Yes, there's a different cultural drift in North America versus Australia versus South Africa versus the UK. They're all different, but a handful of things we have in common. We all take action to produce results. We see something we want and we do something. And the thing that we choose to do is based on how we see the world. And when everybody on your team sees the world the same way you do, it's like rowing the boat. Everybody's oars are going at the same speed. That's what we do.
And it really comes down to producing more results, right?
It comes down to producing more results.
Better leadership will always produce more results, not only from the individual, but from the whole team that they're leading, right?
Yeah, we like to say the fish stinks from the head.
I love that statement. Now, you also have a kind of a corporate background because you were an executive at Infusionsoft, correct?
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about that.
I was a vice president in charge of all the education, training, and leadership at the corporate level at a software company called Infusionsoft.
Well, if you don't know who Infusionsoft is, it's a very large company, technology, and it really can help you with all your CRMs and automating your emails and your customer management and all of that. So they've really blown up in the last couple of years, and he was a part of that big company. And you moved on because you found a new opportunity to bring out into the world, and I kind of want you to share a little bit about that.
Correct. I'm now the CEO of a company called Flipping Wall Street. And what Flipping Wall Street does is we are taking the average individual and giving them an opportunity to have a retirement post-career, to be able to be the entrepreneur they want to be and not only preserve and protect, but be able to grow their wealth over time while still doing all the things they love to do without becoming an expert in the stock market, no math classes, no buttons to push. We've just developed software to do it for you.
So, first, I want to back up. How did you get into this? I know you had already been involved with stocks and trading and stuff like that, just personally. But you met your partner, Kelly,
Yep.
And kind of tell me that story. How did that?
Yeah, Kelly Korshak, my partner, one of those super geniuses of the world. He ran risk management for a little institution called Deutsche Bank, managed multi-billion-dollar portfolios and platforms. Billion, that's a B, yes. And he did it with his own unique mathematical algorithms. Well, Kelly spent 30 years doing it for the elite of the world. When I met Kelly, started talking to Kelly, got to know Kelly, I'm like, Kelly, this is something we need to bring to the masses. And henceforth came Flipping Wall Street, and we are now able to let the average individual use technology to trade Wall Street the way only the uber wealthy have been able to do up till now.
Now, this really interests me because I personally have never been a part of the stock market. I've never done anything. Now, I've had clients that I've actually helped market and coach, so I'm familiar with it, but I've personally never felt comfortable enough to invest my own money because number one, I don't feel that I have the time, the knowledge, and the risk. So how does Flipping Wall Street and the way that the name came about, help address all those? Because now I'm actually interested in participating in the program.
Excellent, and you will be soon. So how does it do that? It does it through a couple of different ways. The mathematical algorithms are designed to alleviate the high risk of big catastrophic events like 2002 and 2008. If you listen to the markets now and listen to the chatter and the talking heads out there, they'll all tell you a correction's imminent. They've been saying that for 3 or 4 years. The correction's imminent, the correction's imminent. So if they're true, at some point, would you rather have your money invested in the market when it crashes or takes a catastrophic correction, or would you rather have an algorithm that says, ooh, the mathematics say statistical probability is that it's going to go down, and it takes your money out before that happens?
So it's kind of like a safety net. So,
Yes.
so you're extremely reducing the risk
Yes.
of potential loss in the stock market.
Correct. The foundation of the way the software is built, its number one priority is to make sure that you don't lose money.
I love that, because that's obviously one of my, and I'm sure other people's big concerns is, is my money going to be safe?
Yep.
The other one is, how much time do I need to invest? How much time is involved?
To get the software set up, you're going to need a good hour, maybe 2.
Okay, that's easy.
After that, you can look at it, log in, see it. You completely control it. You even have the ability to go in and change your portfolio if you want. However, we recommend you just set it, forget it, and then once a quarter we'll revisit for a 15, 20-minute conversation, see if there's any tweaks that you might want to make. If there are, we'll make them. If not, we won't. So you're about an hour to 2 hour setup and about an hour a year of your time.
So this is completely automated. This is
Yes.
going to be running my trades, investing my money, showing me some returns without any involvement of my time.
You do not have to push the button.
I love that. I love that. And I'm sure everyone else who's never invested loves that. And even if they are investing, I'm sure they love this too.
Absolutely.
Now, talk to me about returns, because that's the other thing, right? So time, risk, and reward. So what are, on average, what could I see in returns?
Well, we can't legally guarantee any returns. It is the stock market. However, I will tell you that over 90% of our portfolios beat the market by more than 20% in 2017. In the market, we all know what it did. It was off the charts. So we beat it in that market, which is not the market that we're best suited for. When the crash and the volatility comes, we're going to perform much better.
So what's the process of getting started with flipping Wall Street? Like how much do I need to invest? What do I got to do to get set up?
Got it. So we operate different than a financial services institution. We're not, one of the big box names of financial management, because that's not what we do. We're a software company. When you get set up with us, there's a small upfront fee to get you onboarded and all set up, and then a small monthly subscription, flat. It doesn't go up no matter how much you have invested. So we're not interested in all of your money or how many trades you're making. We're just going to help you with some software that's going to automate the process for you.
Got it. And that percentage, opposed to if you were investing with somebody who's managing your portfolio and your stocks, what's the difference and where's the savings there?
Significant. I'll give you the simple statistics. On average, if you invest $10,000 or $10 million, doesn't matter, within 10 years, you will have paid more in fees in today's system than you invested. So let that resonate for a second. Versus a flat fee of under $1,000 a year, whether you're, like I said, whether you invest 10 grand or 10 million, it's the same flat fee.
Wow. And on average, what would I need to get started? How much?
10 grand.
10 grand?
10 grand makes sense because at $10,000 you can expect to see, the returns cover all your fees and put you in profit year one.
And when you say year one, by the end of year one, we're going to see some profitability, meaning you made back your 10,000 and you're in the green.
You make your 10,000, major investment in the software, major investment in the monthly subscription will be returned to you within a year.
I love that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Now, for those out there that have never invested in the stock market, and that obviously we addressed most of the concerns. What is one of the advantages opposed to putting the money under the mattress and doing the things that people are doing out there? Well, what are one of the advantages of investing in the stock market?
A couple of things. There's a handful of them, but I'll just give you a couple. Number one, we know our algorithms are going to beat the market. So your money is going to grow.
Yeah.
Over time, we know that. Number two, my partner, Kelly, these are his algorithms. You would have to be in the 0.01% of people with wealth to get Kelly or somebody of that stature to invest for you. He's literally not when I was speaking to him about thousands, he didn't understand the language. He doesn't even understand millions. He's used to 7, 8, 9, 10 figures of investable dollars and making money with that. So the challenge for us was to bring that down to the little guy. So the advantage is that you truly, with technology and Kelly on the team, you are investing the same way the billionaires invest in Wall Street.
I love it. Well, that's amazing. We're definitely going to be talking. I'm definitely going to be getting involved with Flipping Wall Street. Now, if anybody wants to learn more about Flipping Wall Street, they want to connect with you, find out a little bit about being able to work with you directly, what's the way they can reach you?
They can reach me on my personal branding site. It's mine, randytate360.com. All my social media connects are there. There's a little video about me on there. You can learn more about me and the company. Connect with me however they're most comfortable. And I'll definitely make sure that myself or somebody gets back to them right away to get them all the information they need.
Excellent. Thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining us on today's Premier Experts. Tune in to the next episode. And as always, never leave for tomorrow what you can do today, and always stay true to your brand.